While planning a wedding can very often be stressful, it can also be quite an exciting experience because you're about to share this most important day of your life with your closest family and friends. No pressure there. So whether it's choosing the venue, going to the food tastings, or trying on different wedding dresses, choosing the music and entertainment should also be at the top of your to-do list. Few people know just how important this is than Jeff Toy, owner of Toy Bros Entertainment. Jeff, thanks so much for being with me today.
Thanks for having me, Ben.
Jeff, let's assume the bride and groom have narrowed their search to, say, 3 entertainment companies. All 3 have been in business for a number of years, and their reviews from each seems to be in order. What else should a couple be looking at, and what other questions should they be asking before making their final decision?
Very simple. I like to tell people to refer to it as a first date. From the time you contact them to the time that you meet with them, that's kind of getting to know each other. You got to have the right feel. At the end of the day, I always tell people, if we're the right feel for you, go with us. Because at the end of the day, this is one of the most important things that you have to worry about that night. Up until that point, it's all about you. And once we start playing that music, it's all about your guests. And that's really what we focus on, your guests and what your tastes are. So if you feel that we're the right fit, let's go on a second date. Let's DJ your wedding.
The all-important second date. Now, I know that Toy Bros has a number of DJs on staff. And I would think that not one size fits all, especially when it comes to music, taste, style, general desires. How do you pair up the perfect DJ for the job?
We don't want to make this dating process hard, so about 3 to 4 weeks before your actual wedding, we sit down and meet and go over a 4-page wedding list that goes over every single detail of your wedding, from the photographer to the venue to pretty much everything. First dance, what you want to hear, what you don't want to hear. And all of our DJs have been with us for 3 to 5, if not more years, and I know their styles. I know the venues that we work at. I know different photographers, different videographers. I know who works well together, what the styles are. So then what I do is I take a look at that form and then I match up the DJ that best fits based on those needs, based on those 4 pages.
Let's talk about some of the other services that Toy Bros provides.
Yeah, definitely. Our 2 main other services that we provide is uplighting. And the best part about our uplights are that they're battery operated and can be put anywhere. So they last about 8 to 10 hours. We can have them change colors. So if you want a color for a cocktail, and then when dinner starts going, you want a different color. And then if you want them to go to the beat of the music for dancing, we can set that mood for whatever way you want in your venue. And that really, truly sets you apart. You know, you could go to a wedding 10 times in the same venue, and if you have uplighting with different colors, every time you go, it's going to look very, very different because of the uplighting. The other thing is the photo booths. We have several different options. We have a mirror photo booth. We have a regular photo booth that people are used to that sit down in and get their photos taken. But now our latest booth is called a social booth, and you'll see it at the expo. And what that is that it's all social. Like as soon as they're done taking their 1, 2, 3, 4 photos, you can text or email yourself that photo, and they can post to social media. So people can really live your wedding the very minute that it's happening through that booth.
And speaking of the expo, what is it about Buffalo Bridal Expo that makes it a must-attend show for anyone getting married in 2018 or 2019?
Well, it's very easy. It's the show of all shows. It's the shows where deals are done. And that's the show that you want to be at, because that's the show that we offer the most amount of deals as well.
Tell me about the show special that you'll be running at the expo at Seneca, Niagara Resort and Casino, February 18th.
The social booth that I was just referring to is definitely something very new to the market, but we've tested it out this past wedding season, and it's been used 3 times more than a regular photo booth. So in a regular photo booth, you'll use it about 100 times in 4 to 5 hours. This booth literally gets used about 300 times. And we really want to exploit that this year at your wedding. And in turn, that's the deal that we're offering. We're doing this photo booth for the expo only for $500 for a 4-hour rental.
Well, there you have it. Buffalo Bridal Expo is just 5 short weeks away. So if you haven't already registered, go online today for your free tickets. There'll be great discounts, opportunities to meet with the vendors, sit in the limos, taste the food, taste the cakes. We're even giving away thousands of dollars in prizes. So you don't want to miss the show of shows. Jeff, thanks so much for being with me today.
Thanks for having me, Ben.
Katie, back to you.